Happy Monday. Yeah, it's Monday morning. I don't know when I'll post this though. I might do it today, I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. Anyways, there is also going to be another video this week for my reading vlog. It was a fail. It was a epic fail, but I still enjoyed myself, so I'm going to post it. But I think for today, what I wanted to talk about was some of the books I have kind of slated for this week. I think I'm going to continue doing kind of like weekly hopefuls or weekly TBR. I don't know. Anytime I like tell myself that this is what I'm going to do, I like suddenly don't want to do that anymore. So I have to be really careful about that and mind your business. We already know it's a problem. So these are the books that I would like to read this week if possible, because I do have 2 buddy reads starting over the weekend into next week. So I want to get these wrapped up first and also talk a little bit about the apps that I'm using, because like I said before, this is my first full year tracking books. So I'm going to be using Fable for that. I think I'm going to have to get back into Goodreads just because a lot of like publishers and like authors, when they ask you to review their arcs and stuff, they want it on Goodreads. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to that, but it's gonna be solely for that, just to post reviews for arcs so that my like percentage on NetGalley stays up there. I think you have to have like 80% or something. But my true tracking, my like actual what I'm gonna be devoted to tracking on is going to be Fable. I really enjoy it so far. And then for audiobooks, I don't know why I grabbed this. Is this the audio? Whatever, it's my headphones, sorry. For audiobooks, I was using Audible. I was gifted 2 or 3 months for Christmas. So I've been using that. I don't know that I'm gonna stick with it. I don't know, I'm on the fence, I'm still thinking about it. You get 1 credit a month and then you can listen to like all these other books, and there are a lot of good ones like Assassin's Apprentice, The Warded Man is on there. I think Elantris is also on there as well, right? Included with the Plus. I don't know, I have to double check that. They do have quite a number of them included with the Plus catalog. I don't know, I just don't know how I feel about it. Only because, and I say that only because I did start using Libro FM, and one, you get like 3 credits when you sign up. I don't know if that's like a special temporary deal, but I got 3 credits just for signing up, and I support a local bookshop or a bookstore, and I picked one. I have to double check the name on my iPad and then I'll post their thing here, but I chose them. Honestly, I don't know, they're not one of the bookstores that I have been to and have had like a weird experience, so I think that's why I did that. There's something going on with the lighting, because why is one side of my face glazed? That's really weird, sorry. Anyways, so I've been using Libro FM for the audiobooks and I really like it. I love the fact that you can like set a default speed, because it really bothers me when I like go in to listen to something and it's set to 1, of course. And then while they're talking, I'm trying to change it. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. And there's easy solutions, but I am who I am. So I really like that about Libro FM. You're supporting a local indie bookstore. They do have a pretty wide variety of books that they offer. And you can set your default reading speed. I don't think you can do that on Audible. I've tried a couple like times after discovering Libro FM, and I haven't seen a place where you can do that. So I thoroughly am enjoying Libro FM. I'm definitely going to be sticking with them moving forward. And then I use Spotify, but like I use Spotify because I already had it for music. I'm not a huge fan of Spotify because they only give you 15 hours. And as somebody who reads a lot of fantasy, what fantasy book is less than 23 hours? Please tell me, Spotify. But I get it. They have like I guess they like don't have the rights for you to listen to more, whatever. I did do the top up one time to finish a book, and I didn't like it. I feel like they were pulling or counting hours that shouldn't be. I don't know, it's really weird. So Spotify is kind of just like my backup. Like I'll pick a book that's within those 15 hours and listen to it on Spotify, just so I don't have to pay extra for it, but not my favorite. So we've got Audible so far, which is like, it's okay. Libro FM, which I'm absolutely loving. Fable, which I'm absolutely loving. Goodreads, which I kind of feel like I have to have in order to review arcs for people, but I'm not necessarily using that for tracking full time. And I think that's it. Oh, and then I have Libby. Girl, I have Libby. I am actually really liking Libby. I will say this, if you are going to start using Libby for audiobooks, you really got to like time those holds, because I had like 3 holds that all came available at the same time, and I was spiraling. I was like, what do I do? I was confused, and then I gave one back and let somebody else take it first, and like was like, oh yeah, give it to me again in like 2 weeks. But definitely gonna be more mindful of the Libby request that I put for like audiobooks, because that was overwhelming. When all 3 of them came at once, I was like, what? I was gonna have to listen to them all. But anyways, so those are the apps I'm using, really enjoying them. As far as the books I want to read this week, I have quite a list of books, and I don't know why. Considering I'm a single mom with a full-time job, I don't know why I picked all these books, but no, that one I finished. I would like to finish Sunbringer. I think I'm like, I'm not even 50 pages in. I don't know what it was. I think maybe because it's book 2 and not book 1, it just was requiring a little bit more of my attention. So I was like, I'm gonna put you down for right now, and I will pick you back up again when I feel like I'm able to process better. So I'm gonna try to get back into it this week. I'm not gonna force it though, because I really like it. So I don't wanna end up DNFing it. One that I did DNF was Project Hail Mary. I tapped out. I was enjoying the audiobook, but then I think it got to the point where he is about to meet the alien, and I was like, okay, well, I need the physical for that. I wanted to do an immersion read at that point. But my brain was just like not absorbing anything anybody was saying. And not even about the science part, because like, forget the science part. Nothing was being absorbed. I was like, is he in another planet yet? Or is he still... And then the like time swaps, I don't know. It was just, I think it was just right book, wrong time when it comes to Project Hail Mary, because I really enjoyed the narrator. And I even highlighted a couple of things in this when I was reading just the book by itself. So I really think I just need to like put it down, and I'll come back to it later. I have been reading a lot of like heavy hitters, I think. So maybe that's why I'm kind of like trying to get away from those now. I don't know. I mean, also like, who knows anything at any point in time? Honestly, I asked my TikTok, like, do you know if we're real people or not? Because like, are we YouTube? Anyways, another one, Godslayers. I would really like to start and finish Godslayers this week. Thoroughly enjoyed Gear Breakers, which is book 1. I think that one of these is glossy and one of these is matte. And as I'm holding both of them, it's making my stomach turn. So I'm gonna put this down. Gear Breakers is book 1. Sorry, I don't like the way that felt. Why is it like that? Gear Breakers is book 1. It's really good. I thought it was fantastic. It definitely, if you like Arcane, if you like the show, if you're chasing that feeling again, definitely pick it up and give it a try at least. You're gonna get the like tension and the banter from Kate and Vi with Sona and Iris. And there's a lot of the side characters have like, I don't know, like they just have some of the characteristics like Jinx did, and it just is, it's really fun. I was laughing. I did tear up a couple of times. My heart was pounding for some of the fight scenes. I was like, are you gonna make it or not? It's really good. I would highly recommend. So I would really like to get into Godslayers this week, finish out the series. It's just a duology, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm a little concerned after the ending of Gear Breakers. Oh, I feel like Zoe might try to do something to me at the beginning of Godslayers, and I don't know if I'm going to appreciate that. But fantastic, really good writing. I don't know why one is glossy and the other one isn't. It's gonna drive me crazy, y'all. I'm just gonna not look at those. And then I would also like to finish I never fucking started it. I never did that part of the reading vlog. I would like to get to Prison Healer this week too. I've heard really good things about it because I started looking it up after I realized that I don't know anything about it. And I have heard good things. So I hope that I like it. I will say, I was really disoriented because there's like a couple of blacked out pages. Like there's just nothing on the pages. And I was like, oh, is it like invisible ink? Like, will it pop up? No, it's just blacked out. Really weird. I don't know what my thought process is sometimes. So those are the books I want to get to this week. Hopefully finish before the weekend or by the weekend. Because I think over the weekend I'm starting Mistborn. Yeah, I'm starting Mistborn with 2 of my friends from TikTok. And then next week I'm starting When the Moon Hatched with Tina. I'm so scared. I'm going to tag her so you can go watch her videos. I'm really nervous because it's just so chunky. It's just so chunky. But my plan is to just devote all of my brain power, the 2.5 brain cells that I have that go pew pew, I'm just gonna devote them to When the Moon Hatched. Because I've heard good things about it. I've also heard bad things about it. I mean, any book, right? But I'm excited for that one because it's a thickums and it has dragons. And I feel like based on the cover, it might give like a little bit of whimsical, and I would really like that. So yeah, we're gonna try that, but we'll see. I will update you guys on how this week goes. Oh my God, pray for me. I'm so scared. There's a lot of books. Why did I sign up for so many books? I will see you guys in the next video. Put your thumbs away, Angela. I will see y'all in the next video, and we will check in and see how many books we finished by then, okay? All right, happy reading.